Bring in the Western Cape E-Hailing Association chairperson Siyabonga Hlabisa, because there have been reports today from Uber and Bolt that their services are continuing as normal, despite an announcement last week that some of the e-hailing operators would also join the minibus drivers. Mr. Hlabisa, a very good evening to you. Grateful for your time. Are your members participating in the stairway still?
Good evening. Yes, we are participating on the stairway.
And what is the extent of your participation? Is it voluntary, or have people been instructed to stay away?
Unfortunately, we can't force anyone to stay away, but this is the resolution that we took as the association after we felt that when Santaco approached us, we felt that the issues that they raised to us is the similar issues, some of them that we are facing as the e-hailing drivers. So they are not forced, but we have asked all the drivers to comply, because all of us, we are facing the same issue.
When you say a resolution was taken to join Santaco, how was that resolution reached? Who voted?
Like enough, we for the fact that we took a decision to go to that meeting when Santaco called us, we already knew that we wanted to, we strongly believe that if we join them, we can able to also resolve the issue that we have with the impoundment issue in the city of Cape Town. So that resolution was taken in the meeting that I was in. We fully joined, as we discussed before the meeting as the association, that when Santaco was initiating a stairway, we're going to fully join them, because the issues that they tabled to us was very common.
So was it the leadership of the association that decided to join? Did you get a mandate from your members, for example, who said they wanted to participate?
No, unfortunately, and in this stage, it was when we are leading, especially when members elected you to put you into power. Unfortunately, when the decision had been made and you had to make a quick decision, sometimes there will be no time to consult to the members, but you look at the situation and feel like whatever Santaco was tabling to us was the same thing that we're facing as the e-hailing drivers. Unfortunately, we didn't have time to go deeply and call another meeting as the association also. But
why not
being represented?
Why not allow your members an opportunity to decide for themselves if they wish to join?
No, that one is very simple. As I said to you, referring to what the issues were the drivers, the issues that they brought to us, we're already planning, even us as the association, that anytime soon we'll have our own stairway or a strike to the city of Cape Town. So, like enough, when Santaco brought it to us, we felt that, no, definitely sure, we must use also this opportunity that Santaco has brought to us to join them fully. Unfortunately, there will be always those who feel like they never been contacted, but the decision have to be taken, unfortunately, from the leadership of the association. We fully stand any chance that we can defy from that.
Right, apologies. Do you know at this stage if the majority of the e-hailing operators in Cape Town want to participate or not?
Yeah, definitely sure. The majority want to participate, because we have our communication platforms that we have created that host almost 1,442. The other one also hosts like 600 and something. We have even extended to create a community platform in our social media, because we've already engaged with drivers. Most drivers, they are fully behind it, because they've felt the abuse from the law enforcement in the Western Cape.
And those who don't want to participate, are they able to operate freely still? Because we've seen attacks, for instance, on Golden Arrow buses. This morning, one of the major routes to the airport was blocked, for instance, and ultimately a motorist who came under attack fired and killed someone.
You know this thing. Unfortunately, we don't promote any violence. We never, when we joined this stairway, we never promoted any violence. We never seen any group of e-hailing drivers blocking another drivers. At this stage, I think in South Africa, it becomes a norm that whenever there is a protest created, you find a lot of people who use an opportunity as a criminal element and start using the opportunity in a negative way. But fully, us as the association, we don't promote any violence. We ask the drivers, even when we're engaging with the drivers in groups, we told them that they should stay away at home, park their vehicles, and not participate in them, because this is not really a protest that needed us to march to a certain offices or department. No, this is just a stay away. You just need to park your car at home.
For those who don't want to stay away or cannot afford to stay away, because as you know, the struggles of e-hailing drivers, for many of them, the cars are their only source of an income. If they want to continue to work, is there any guarantee of their safety?
No, the guarantee of their safety obviously lies with the SAPS. As you can see, what is going on around the communities. But for us, we have already spoken to a lot of drivers and make them to be aware what the situation is happening outside, and we engage with them in such a way that we have obviously told everyone that if they feel they want to work, they can go ahead. But they must be working on caution, because it's really bad outside there.
Do you agree, though, the fact that it's bad out there, as you say, that is basically infringing on other people's rights? While those of you who are staying away have the right to do so, others who want to work also should have that right respected.
Yeah, they should have that right. You know, as I said to you, right, referring to what the association is not promoting any violence. We are honestly not promoting any violence. We are just complied and decided that we want to be solidarity with Santaco. And I don't think also Santaco they want to, they are promoting violence within the communities. No, all of us, we took a decision not looking at what is the situation is gonna be turning to be. But unfortunately, the situation has turned to be where it is now. And that's why as an association, we're already trying by all means also to communicate with the driver, to be very vigilant out there, because we see what is going on out there already.
When you say the situation has turned out to be what it is, who should take responsibility for that? I mean, for example, if you look at the video, there was a motorist who was clearly being attacked by what appeared to be taxi drivers. Taxis today blocked a major route to the airport, basically blocking other people's right to access that area. People who, in some cases, in fact, have nothing to do with the taxi industry. That is wrong. Do you agree?
No, that's definitely sure. That's 100%. That's 100%. That is wrong. That's not supposed to happen. But as I said to you, referring to the interview that I'm in now, the Western Cape E-Hailing Association doesn't promote any violence. That's why up to now, we are not even out from our houses. We decided to park our cars and just relax with our family, because the main purpose of this stay away is just to make sure that we continuously convince the city of Cape Town and the Western Cape as a whole to try and respond to our grievances. It's not about anyone. It's not about. That's why I'm saying we've been trying by all means to communicate with the community and drivers out there that they should be very vigilant, because obviously the criminal element has been taking place already in this case.
Is it criminal elements, or is it members of the taxi industry themselves, sir? Because it's very easy to say criminal elements have taken over, but we clearly see minibuses parked in the middle of the road, obstructing traffic, people on video coming under attack. Yes, save for the situations where we're seeing the looting of shops and we don't know who it is. When we see rows of minibus taxis, surely that can't be dismissed as criminal elements when these appear to be people who are very much members of the taxi industry.
You know, that's why I'm saying to you, I can't confirm by the look of the situation and say this is what those are the drivers of Santaco or minibus taxis, you know. As I said to our side as the Western Cape E-Hailing Association, at this current moment, we don't have any driver that is going out and trying to violate or cause any chaos in the communities. No, we don't have that. So in our side, at this current moment, I think we are managing it very well.
And Mr. Hlabisa, finally, how long are you willing to wait this out, or fight it out, if you will? I know at this stage, this stay away is due to end on Wednesday, which would mean, correct me if I'm wrong, that by Thursday morning, we'd see a return to full operations. Would you do the same?
No. Yes, that's 100%. We're going to do the same. We took the resolution on that meeting that we have with Santaco. Obviously, as you said earlier, that we are in solidarity with Santaco. We're going to obviously stay until the 9th, resuming work on the 10th.
Do you know where the negotiations stand as of tonight? Because there were supposed to be discussions held today. In fact, the Transport Minister, Sindisiwe Chikunga, is said to be in Cape Town to deal or respond at least to the situation.
Yes, we just get updated. We got a response from the Santaco official statement that they released to us. And also we have seen the updates that we just get recently about what is going to happen. But at this current moment, everything was still standing as the same.
What are the main sticking points in the negotiations? What are the areas where it's just difficult for the taxi associations, as well as the Western Cape provincial government and the Cape Town Metro, to find consensus?
You see, at this current stage, I would say in our side as an association, we feel that obviously, if the agreement in terms of the bylaws that the city has put in place, they are not reaching any agreement up to now, I don't think we'll find any resolution, because obviously the things that they've issued to the city of Cape Town as a grievances that need to be responded on. And worst part of it, I think, I look at the situation, how the city handles this situation is like they're putting paraffin on top of the fire. Because obviously now the statement that JP Smith has released, the fact that if they continuously distracting and doing all of that, you continuously impound 25 minibus taxis, it's automatically you are putting fire, you know. So it's a matter of like the city need to comply as soon as possible, maybe try to ease up, you know, on some of the treatment that they are putting on the drivers out there.
I don't want us to speak generically about the bylaws, so tell us exactly what it is in the bylaws that is most frustrating to you as the e-hailing and taxi industry, because I know there was the issue about what you feel is the unfair decision by the Metro to impound vehicles. They say, well, it's not their law, it's in fact the application of national traffic law, and it is what it is. So what is it about the bylaws that you find most contentious?
You know, I will just put a typical example that Santaco has put it in place that, you know, smallest, you know, issues that should be, you know, resolved easily. Like, for instance, if the driver, like I think the chairperson of Santaco has referred to that. One, the driver can, you know, had an issue with the indicator. Driver got an issue whereby maybe he didn't indicate on time. All of that, you know, and the city law enforcement has been so harsh to the drivers towards that, and that's what sometimes lead to, I don't think it should be leading to where the car should be impounded. In our cases, e-hailing drivers, we got cases whereby also we felt recently, maybe if I take you from there, recently there is drivers, they just issue us with permits, and those permits that they issue us as e-hailers, we are not satisfied the number of permits they're giving up to us.
Okay. And
also those permits are not given to us, but those permits, they are given to any a person that qualified to apply for it. But they ask for the data from us and together with the tech companies. And those data...
I think we've lost... Okay, Mr. Hlabisa, unfortunately we lost you there. Thank you very much for your time. Mr. Siyabonga Hlabisa is in fact with the Western Cape E-Hailing Association, chairperson of the organization. We're still keeping an eye tonight on the situation in the Western Cape.